Figures R, S, and T are scaled copies of one another. Figure S is a scaled copy of R using a scale factor of 3. Figure T is a scaled copy of S using a scale factor of 2. Find the scale factor from T to R. For me, the best way to do these kinds of problems is to do a quick sketch. Once I have an image, I feel much more confident about my work. So I'm going to choose a triangle for R and give it side lengths of 1. Then in the problem it says figure S is a scaled copy of R using a scale factor of 3. So I'll use a scale factor of 3. That means multiplying each side by 3, and that gives me 3 times 1 is 3, 3, 3 for my side lengths. So I have a triangle. This is triangle S, and I have scaled it using a scale factor of 3. Now I need to draw figure T. It's a scaled copy of S, so I'll go from S and I'll scale it using a scale factor of 2, so times 2. 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 2 is 6. So now I have a triangle with side lengths of 6, 6, and 6. This is triangle T. So the problem, now that I have my side lengths, it asks me to find the scale length from T to R. So I'm going from triangle T to triangle R. So to do this, I need to set up a ratio, and I'm going to have the scaled length over the original length. I can choose any side of the triangle, it's fine. So I think that I will pick the base here for R, and I'll just grab this. So the side length is 1, and I'm looking for the corresponding length on the triangle T, and that's also the base, but this time for T, and so that gives me 6, and that means that my scale factor is 1/6. Now, I'm really glad to see that my scale factor is 1/6 because that gives me confidence in my answer when I look at the pictures. I'm going from a large triangle to a small triangle, and that means that I needed a shrinking scale factor. So a shrinking scale factor is one between 0 and 1. And so to have the fraction 1/6, which is between 0 and 1, gives me confidence that I have chosen the correct answer. If you chose the wrong answer of 6, then I think what you did is you reversed the order of your values, right? So 6 over 1 instead of 1 over 6, right? So I would remind you that you need to put the scaled value over the original, and when you do that, you will have 1/6, not 6 over 1. So that's how you set up your ratio, and obviously if you mix up the order, you end up with the wrong scale factor. So what you did well in this one is you correctly identified your side lengths, so your correspondence was correct, and perhaps like me, you drew it out, but you have the correct lengths themselves. So those are also 2 things you did well. So just keep in mind the order is scaled in the numerator over original in the denominator.